Welcome to Mountain View High School. We're celebrating the seniors on this baseball team. Mountain View baseball taking on the Dobson Mustangs. Actually, welcome everyone to another exciting afternoon of Mountain View High School baseball brought to you live by the Varsity Sports Show. Today the Mountain View Toros will be taking on the Dobson Mustangs. The Toros are 2-3 in conference play and are looking to even out their record with a win today. The Mustangs are 1-7 in conference play. And also, it's senior night here at Mountain View High. I'm Jason Goldie. I'll be calling play-by-play for you tonight. With me calling color is Alex Medina. Alex, how do you think things are going to play out tonight?
I can move her back.
As I was saying, I'm Jason Goldie here with Alex Medina.
That's right, Jason, and we are here. It is very warm outside. Now, I spoke with the Mountain View coach before the game, Coach Arzaga. He was very optimistic about today as it is senior day here at Mountain View, and his seniors are very pumped up. They got walked out to their positions in the field with their parents during the start of this game, and it's going to be a good day here for both Dobson and Mountain View.
First pitch. It's a single for Jake Dobson. And now coming up to bat will be the right fielder, Elias Murray.
Number 15, Elias Murray.
And there is a runner on base very early on into the first inning. And we're going to see a bunt, but did not make contact. And it's very important to get on base so early into the game so that you can get ahead early. And that's what Dobson is doing right now.
The next pitch is ball 2. Pitcher, by the way, is Chase Welker for the Toros.
And there is quite a few seniors here today for senior day on the Mountain View Toros team.
Swing and a fly ball. And what a catch by the center fielder. That's Ohep.
He even lost his hat going for that. That's the type of effort that will win games right there. And we still have the runner at first for Dobson. One out, and here comes the next batter, number 6.
Brenston Velasquez comes up to bat. He's playing right field. First pitch is a ball.
A big leadoff for the runner at first, and he's going.
And see ya bye. Jake Dobson gets caught stealing at second.
And Mountain View's defense is on fire in the first inning here in Mesa, Arizona.
And next pitch is a strike.
And to end this inning, or to end this part of the inning, Mountain View needs one more out.
And
there
they
we
got
go.
it here. Strikeout to end the inning. When we come back, we have the bottom of the first.
The Toros are on fire right now, going into the dugout, and they're going to pick up their sticks to get the ball into play and hopefully hit some bases. And Dobson will take the gloves. They just won their last game against Mesa 5-4.
Their first win in conference play.
Yeah, and a very interesting fact is actually that Mountain View and Dobson will rematch again on April 15th in just a few days. So whoever loses today will get another chance. Obviously, there has to be a loser, and Mountain View is at home. And so they're hoping they can win, especially on senior day. There's a lot of balloons out there in the stands, Jason. Now, Jason, after that first part of the inning and seeing all the defense that was taking place by Mountain View, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking this is going to be a good game.
That's right. Now Dobson is warming up.
Not quite a 1-2-3 inning for the Toros. They did allow a hit, but Jake Dobson did get caught stealing. So anyway, 3 batters. Just because there were 3 batters in a half inning does not mean it was a 1-2-3 inning. As now, the Toros are about to bat for the first time today.
Bennett Eagleston.
And first to bat will be the senior, Bennett Eagleston. And that looked to be inside for a ball. Swing and a ground ball to short. It gets away from the shortstop, and that'll be a base hit for the senior Bennett Eagleston.
What a way to start off the game here for the Toros hitting. And a senior on senior day. Now we're going to get number 7, who's another senior, and he's up to bat.
Chase Welker, who is on the mound today, also a senior. I'm pretty sure the next guy is also a senior.
That's right.
He takes that one low for a ball.
And the runner at first is taking a big lead, maybe looking to steal.
And a pickoff attempt. And he's safe. Strike.
Now 1 ball, 1 strike, and looking to move the runner on first. And he's going.
The runner goes. This time, the ball gets away. That's a steal.
And the Mountain View Toro dugout is very loud, cheering on their teammates. The runner who just stole and the batter.
That was inside. It's now 3-1. Strike 2. Actually, ball 4. And that'll be a walk. That'll bring up a third senior. This will be JP Hurtado. And it looks like we have a pinch runner coming in.
Yeah, and before the game started, JP Hurtado was actually with his parents as they were walking him out to the field for senior day. And I also saw him write something on a baseball, and he handed it to his mom. So what a great scene there, and something I'm sure she'll have for a long time.
Lincoln Arrington comes in at first as a pinch runner, as all the seniors brought their parents. Next pitch to Hurtado is a ball.
And the runner's taking a big lead off of the base. Maybe looking to steal again since the first time they were successful.
It's now a 2-1 count. Swing and a pop-up. Under it is the third baseman, Vicente Inostroza. No one's going to advance.
And here comes another senior. There's a lot of seniors on the Mountain View Toros team.
Brandon McKnight.
One out.
He is a senior.
1 out and 2 base runners on first and second base.
You know what most coaches like to do on senior night, as there's a fly out to left field.
And nobody's going to steal. That was so close to going over. That would have put some points on the board for the Toros. Right now, 0-0 here in Mesa, Arizona. And 2 outs in the first inning as we're going to be heading into the second inning.
John Hunt is up next. Another senior, as there's a swing and a miss. On senior night, the coach is probably going to have all the seniors start the game in any sport. And John Hunt or Porter, as they're calling him.
And we're going to see if the Toros can advance and maybe get some points on the board before heading into the second inning. The first baseman taking a huge lead, and they're going to steal, or they
There's
try.
a swing and a foul ball. This is Porter Hunt. He's listed as John Hunt on our broadcast boards, but apparently he goes by Porter. The runners go, and they are safe.
What a way to fire up the dugout some more.
A double steal for the Mountain View Toros.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 more will end the inning. What can 16 do? Oh, and he got caught looking. He's out.
He's gone. That'll be the end of the first inning. Second, right after this.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show.
What's inside you? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center uses the latest technologies to train the athlete in all of us. Unlock the greatness inside of you.
We are back here in Mesa, Arizona at Mountain View High School with the Toros and the Dobson Mustangs here facing off for today on a Thursday sunny afternoon and a very warm one. Um, right now 0-0, and we are getting started here at the top of the second inning. Jason, the Toros were so close to scoring and their energy is very high right now. What are you thinking about the Toros?
The Toros, they came close to scoring, but now it's time to get on defense. It's time to pitch to Dobson with Joey Osorio.
Let's see what Osorio can do, or if the Toros will be able to stop them.
Next pitch. Waiting for the call. It's a ball. Stares that one down for another ball. That's a foul ball.
Now, as I said earlier, Dobson won their last game against Mesa High School, looking for a win today against Mountain View. And we are at Mountain View right now. The Dobson Mustangs had a tough first inning as one of their runners was thrown out at second with a steal attempt.
Actually, both teams played yesterday. Mountain View lost, but Dobson won. The Mustangs beat Mesa.
Yes, that's right, 5-4.
And a line out to the second baseman.
Swinging the bat next for the Mustangs.
Chasen Cook catches the line drive on the fly. Joey Osorio is out.
And that,
Dobson beat Mesa and Mountain View lost to the mighty Westwood Warriors.
that's correct. And that will bring up Brody Dobson, number 20 for the Mustangs.
Brody Dobson, a power hitter. He's actually the only Dobson Mustang to hit a home run this season.
Yes, and his brother Jake Dobson is the number one batter for the Mustangs, averaging 411, 41.1%.
As a matter of fact, he's hit not one, but two homers, has Brody. Swinging a ground ball fielded by Cook. Cook throws to McKnight, and Brody Dobson is gone.
2 outs here for the Mustangs, and the Toros looking to close this one out to get their bats and add some points to the board.
Christian Renderos.
Here comes the DH, Christian Renderos.
Now, before the game, I spoke with the coach of Dobson, Coach Estelo, and he was saying how there's been some injuries, people that are sick on his team, and so some players have had to step up, and he's very excited to see what they can do today.
Inside for a ball. Ground ball to third along the line. It stays fair. And that'll be a single.
Yeah, there was a bobble there at third base.
I don't believe they're going to count it as an error.
Yeah, but he was able to keep that one a single. The runner's there on first base, and he saved this inning as there are 2 outs. And he's going to see if his teammate can advance him and if they can score some runs before having to switch off with the Toros.
Vicente Inostroza. Ground ball. Fielded by the second baseman. Easy ground out.
Let's go to Jason
Yeah,
Cobb.
so that
Who's up to bat?
bobble at third base really was all right because they were able to get the out without any runners scoring. And so now we're going to see what the Toros can do here. They are fired up. They were moving the runners in the last inning, Jason, and they've been doing pretty good on defense. And still no points here in Mesa for the Mustangs or the Toros. And we're going in to the bottom of the second inning. Now, one batter that Dobson should be aware of is Justin Yankee. He's the number 1 batter, averaging 38.5% with an average of .385. And another one, Brady Goodman, he's number 1 in hits. He has 17 this season. And Bennett Eagleston is number 1 in runs as he has 9. And so the Mustangs will want to keep those hitters on their radar if they want to be successful in today's game and really just manage the pitches and the defense to slow down the Toros, as right now their energy is very high. And all of the batters coming up are out of the dugout,
Leading off the
timing the
bottom of the
pitcher,
second
trying to
inning,
get warmed up for their chance to hit the ball.
number
And we're going to
25,
get started.
Mason Bishop.
Mason Bishop will lead things off in this bottom of the second inning. Swinging a ground ball. That'll be a single.
Yes, getting on base very early into the inning. And the energy, as I said, is very high right now for the Toros. So I'm wondering if maybe in this inning they can get some points on the board.
Now batting for the Toros.
We have a
Center
pinch
fielder,
runner.
number 21.
It's Ryan Person. Josh Ohep. The center fielder. He bunts. Fielded by the third baseman. And he is out. But Ryan Person goes to second for a successful sacrifice bunt.
Yeah, that sacrifice bunt can do a lot. And now, right,
Now batting number 3.
we're going to have another batter coming up for the Toros and the runner at second. So this will give the Toros an advantage with that runner at second, even though they took the out.
Oh, Justice Yank is the next batter. He ducks down on that pitch.
Yes, and I said earlier, Yankee is the number 1 batter for the Toros with a .385 batting average.
Foul, straight back. The 2-1 pitch. Stared down for a ball.
Yank looking to move the runner on second.
And Justice Yank is walked.
2 runners on the base, 0-0. 1 out.
Now batting for the Toros. Second baseman, number 10, Jason Cook.
Jason Cook is a sophomore.
OHEP taking a big lead off of second base. He's looking to advance or perhaps steal. Earlier they had a successful steal.
The runner goes. But it's a fly out to center field.
Yes, and he made it all the way to third, and the dugout was yelling 2-2-2. So OHEP turn around. He dove back to second, making it before the ball.
Stepping into the box next for Mountain View.
And he's going to be safe there.
Fielder, number 11.
What a way to communicate between the runners and the dugout.
As we get back to the top of the order with Bennett Eagleston. Outside for a ball. There's a pickoff attempt, and now Ryan Person has stolen third.
So going from a bad pitch to missing the ball at first and moving the runner on second to third. Everything right now seems to be going right for the Toros.
I think that's a steal.
Yeah. Okay, number 11 looking to hit home his teammate OHEP, who's at third, and advance the runner at first. And a passed ball. OHEP's going to steal, and he scores some points for the Toros.
The first score of the game.
That's the first run for the Toros.
1-0, Toros are up. And there's currently a runner at first and second.
Justice Yank stays where he is. But Ryan Person scores on a passed ball. As Chase Welker is back at the plate.
Yeah, I was thinking that was OHEP. Okay, Chase Welker looking to move Yank, who's at second. Right now there's 2 outs.
Swing into left field. Welker goes for 2. And that will score 1.
Yes, a hard hit past the third baseman
Toros up 2-0.
allows Yank to score. Moving the runner to third, he made it there barely. The coach was directing them to keep going. A successful inning here in Mesa, Arizona for the Toros, 2-0.
Third baseman, number 13, J.P. Hurtado.
And we got 2 more runners on the base, third base and second base.
Bennett Eagleston at third and Lincoln Arrington back in the game at second. As here comes Hurtado. It's 3-0.
What an inning for the Toros. And if he makes it to first, it will be loaded bases. Right now being very selective with the pitches as he has 3 balls and 0 strikes.
Actually, he has 1 strike, as now he is walked, and that'll load the bases. And it brings up Brandon McKnight, the first baseman.
Number 8, Brandon McKnight.
Yeah, and the catcher and the pitcher having some words there on the mound before McKnight comes up. And right now, loaded bases, 2 outs, and the Toros are up 2-0. So this could be a huge play in today's game against the Dobson Mustangs. And as I said earlier, whoever loses today will have another chance at winning with both of these teams. They're going to face off again in about 4 days from now.
It looks like Brody Dobson's going off. Is there something wrong with the mound?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on, but Coach Arzaga is out there along with the pitcher and catcher of Dobson. And there's going to be some more people who go out there onto the mound. But in the meantime, the Toros base runners are having some words with the base coaches, and the batters are preparing for bringing some more runs in here as there's loaded bases. And so the Dobson Mustangs, their record 11-12, Mountain View 8-14, and now they're all still having some words there on the mound. We're not sure what's going on, but in the meantime, all of the players from both teams are preparing. And let's see what's going on. We're going to head to the coach's mic to see what's going on out there.
Oh, no. Just messing with him. Okay, throw in the trash. Unless you're. Hey, can you throw some COVID spray on it? I'm just kidding. Just throw in the trash. I'll just ask my AD to get me some more balls.
Okay.
It looks
Well,
like the problem's been solved.
yeah.
Oh, we just
It's
took you down, bro.
it's not on, man.
Coach
It's not on,
Arzaga.
coach.
Coach Arzaga is wearing a mic today. And yeah, so we're gonna get back to the inning. Loaded bases. The Toros looking to bring in some more runs.
And Brody Dobson is still on the mound.
A big lead for the third base runner.
And foul straight back. Swing. And a fly ball into right. The right fielder can't make the catch. And Brandon McKnight will settle at second for a 2 RBI double.
So currently 4-0, the Toros are up. And this inning is going to continue with 2 base runners, 1 on second, 1 on third. And we're going to see if this batter can bring some more runs in.
Porter Hunt comes up. This one's fouled straight back. Second pitch is a ball. The third. Third pitch is a strike. That one looked out a bit high.
Yeah, and as I said earlier,
Swinging a ground ball. Second baseman can't field it. 2 runs are going to score.
6-0 for the Toros, and the dugout is fired up for their teammates. As I said earlier, the energy for the Toros has been very high throughout the game, and Coach Arzaga has been sending the runners, whether it's stealing or continuing to run, but the base running from the field with the Toros has been very good. I haven't seen a lot of outs that were forced from the base running.
Fly ball. Left field. That is gone.
That's a ground rule double for Bishop.
It's a ground rule double. And Mason Bishop is going to go out again for Ryan Person.
Yes, adding to the crazy environment here in the Toros dugout. And Coach Arzaga is very happy with his team right now. He was so optimistic coming into today's game. But he knew that Dobson was not going to be an easy team to beat since they won their last game against Mesa High School 5-4. But things are looking good for them today.
That pitch got away from him. It'll be a passed ball. Porter Hunt will score on that wild pitch.
It's a marathon around the bases today for the Toros. And here comes another batter. And he got hit. He's going to head to first. And the dugout here at Mountain View is very excited for their teammates.
Come on. Josh got hit by a pitch.
They're excited about the game today. 7-0 here in Mesa, Arizona at Mountain View High School. The Toros are up.
It's 1-1 now.
Yes, and there is a base runner right now at first base and third. The runner at third looking to score with 2 outs, 1 ball, 1 strike, and taking a huge lead.
Look out!
The runner at first stole to second.
But instead they throw to third.
Yes, and he's going to be safe. And it worked out for the Toros, advancing a base.
And this will be a 2 RBI double.
Yes, and some more points on the board for the Toros. 8-0. A runner at second.
Justice Yank at second.
Jason Cook.
Here comes Chasen Cook. Popped up. And looks like it's going to be in the Dobson bullpen. Actually, I think it cleared the bullpen.
A very high
High.
pitch. 2 strikes and 2 outs. Can he save the inning?
He might be able to here. And he is not. A fly ball caught by the right fielder, Brenston Velasquez. That'll be the end of the inning.
And we're going to head to Coach Arzaga of the Toros.
How many pitches is he at? And I went through my whole. I'm going to the city. Not of no boys, 'cause the girls, they all so pretty. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Coach is apologizing for his singing, but as you can tell, he's very excited for his team, and the music is adding to the environment here.
Second base.
The Toros just having a good day, 9-0 here at Mountain View High School against the Dobson Mustangs, who, as I have said several times, won their last game against Mesa High School 5-4, and everything seems to be going in Mountain View's direction today. And we're seeing no signs of slowing down. That last inning was amazing. 7 runs, if I'm reading that correctly. I can't see that far, but a lot of runs in the second inning for the Toros.
Leading off the top of the third for Dobson.
Time to be.
Number 2, Riley Benson.
It's time to begin another inning of baseball. This is the left fielder, Riley Benson. This will be 0-2.
And I believe the run rule in high school baseball is 10. I could be wrong, but I think that is
Yeah,
the
I
case.
think it is. And I think the mercy rule only takes effect in the 5th inning.
Number 10, Tristan Watson.
As we had 9 runs scored by Mountain View in the second inning. 9 runs, as here's a swing and a miss for the number 9 hitter, Tristan Watson.
What an inning for Mountain View. We are at the top of the third. And Dobson right now swinging. We're going to see if they can get some runs on the board. You know, if you're going to be outside in the heat, why not make it fun? And that is exactly what Mountain View is doing. Dobson looking to get on the bases.
That's your third strikeout for Walker.
You just heard the PA announcer. That's strikeout number 3 for Chase Welker. As we're going back to the top of the order here.
Up next for Dobson. Number 5, Jake Dobson.
With Jake Dobson. The older Dobson brother. It's now 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Is it strikeout number 3? No, it is not. It is low. Here's a line drive caught on the fly by the first baseman, Brandon McKnight.
Toros up to bat.
And here comes the Toros back to bat, looking to add some more runs to the board, Jason. Right now, 9-0.
Let's go to a break.
The Angry Crab Shack in Tempe, with an experience so good it remains indescribable, with something for every seafood lover. Try one of their amazing custom seafood boils, sandwiches, appetizers, and salads. Angry Crab Shack Tempe is located east of I-10 on Warner Road, 480-674-3847. The Angry Crab Shack in Tempe. Come ready to eat.
What's inside you? Is it strength? Is it speed? Is it knowledge of the game? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper, running faster, and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center trains the athlete in all of us with technology, techniques, and hands-on experience customized to you. See what you're capable of by unlocking the greatness inside of you.
And we are back here at Mountain View High School in Mesa, Arizona. And the Toros up by a lot of points. 9-0 here, folks. And nothing seems to be slowing down for the Toros. And what a day on senior night here.
Hitting off the bottom of the third for Mountain View.
And here comes the batter.
Bennett Eagleston.
It's Bennett Eagleston, the leadoff man, the left fielder.
Bennett
And
Eagleston.
we got a new pitcher here.
Bennett Eagleston looking to start this inning off.
It's Tristan Watson. I believe Brody Dobson is going to move to first. Watson's first pitch is a ball. His second is a strike. Another strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes here against Eagleston.
High for a ball. Swing and a miss. And Eagleston goes down swinging.
Stepping into the box next for the Toros. Number 7, Chase Welker.
Chase Welker, the pitcher.
What's up,
First pitch was a ball. Welker has walked and doubled so far today.
It seems as if the Toros caught on to the pitching of Dobson's last pitcher. And
Here's a pop
comes
fly high up. Who's going to catch it? The third baseman, Vicente Hinostroza.
2 outs against the Toros.
Seeing pitches next for Mountain View. Third baseman, number 13, J.P. Hurtado.
Can Hurtado keep this inning going? A strike against Hurtado.
That one's low for a ball.
Very inconsistent with the pitching here. A very low one and then a very high one. And Hurtado getting a little confused there. Another high one. But I know how scary it can be when there's 2 outs, a very high ball, a very low one, and then you don't know what's coming next. And your team is relying on you.
And he's walked. First base runner allowed for Tristan Watson in 1 inning.
Here comes another Toros batter looking to advance
McKnight.
Now batting for the Toros,
the runner on first base.
Brandon McKnight.
With 2 outs here in the 3rd inning. And he's
The runner
still
goes. And see ya. J.P. Hurtado goes down.
Yeah, didn't make it that time, but 9-0 here. Toros up, and the Mustangs are going to take their bats to the plate to see if they can catch up. Now, Jason, 9-0. We're in the 3rd inning, or actually, we're heading into the top of the 4th. Now, how are you feeling for the Toros?
I think they got this in the bag. They're gonna get a mercy rule victory here.
Yeah, there's a mercy rule of 10 runs in high school baseball. Right now, 9-0, and this one
And it
maybe.
looks like we have a new pitcher. Number 5.
This one may be ending a little.
Yeah, it's the senior, Aiden Pavlovic.
This one may be ending a little bit earlier today. We're going to see how that goes. But, folks, be sure to tune in later tonight for the Mountain View Toros and their boys volleyball. That game is at 5:30.
Welcome number 5, Aiden Pavlov.
Aiden Pavlov at the mound.
Another senior. This one who
Joshua had
It's all about the seniors today. Senior day. Senior day, senior day.
all about the seniors today.
Now, it's so interesting to see the number of players on each team. Mountain View has a big team, and looking at Dobson's team, you can tell they have a few less players than the Toros. And Coach, earlier when I spoke to him, said there was some underclassmen going to be stepping up today as they have some injuries and people that are out sick. And all has seemed to go well for the Toros.
number 15, Elias Murray.
Elias Murray comes up to bat. He's the center fielder. He'll be the first opponent for Aiden Pavlovic. He swings at the first pitch, and it's caught by Bennett Eagleston.
Number 6, Brenston Velasquez.
Brenston Velasquez is up next. Swung at, a lightly hit ball, but he is able to get onto first base.
A lot of effort from the third baseman as he grounded that one with his bare hand, avoiding the time that it would take to get it in his glove, take it out, and throw it to first base, but it just did not get to the first baseman in time. But a lot of effort from the third baseman of the Toros. We have a Dobson runner at first, and number 4 of the Mustangs looking to advance his teammate.
This one's low for a ball. Swinging a ground ball. It goes into center field, and Osorio will have a hit.
Now, the Dobson Mustangs bats are alive here in the 4th inning. Now, can they come back? 9-0 here in Mesa, Arizona. And the Mustangs looking to take another base, whether it's a steal or a hit, but they're willing to take anything right now. And the Toros cheering on their teammate on the mound.
Swing and a miss.
And the second baseman was signaling to the catcher maybe a throwdown may be coming soon, as the Dobson Mustangs runner is taking a huge lead off of that base. And the catcher is aware, but no throwdown yet. 1 out here at the top of the 4th inning. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And it looks like Brody Dobson was hit by the pitch.
Yeah, so bases loaded for the Mustangs, and this may be their chance to score some runs with 1 out on the board. And right now they have 0 runs, trying to avoid the shutout.
Christian Renderos, the designated hitter, is up next. First pitch, swing and a miss. Last time he came up to bat in the 2nd inning, he hit a single. Popped up
A foul ball.
towards the Mountain View dugout and into it. It's a foul ball.
Yeah, and the cameraman actually trying to avoid getting hit with it.
Shout out John Melendez.
He's actually caught one before, and so.
I think that time, I think you were talking about Mason.
Yeah, Mason's caught one too. All right, so but bases loaded here for the Mustangs. And we're going to see if they can get some runs on the board to avoid the shutout by the Toros.
Swing and a big line drive caught by the center fielder, and tagging up is Velasquez. And we have a pickle. And they got him. See ya bye, Joey Osorio.
That's what teamwork does. And Dobson, they were yelling to their runner on third, tag up, tag up. So he did. He ran home, scored, and then the runner at second, trying to run to third, got caught in a pickle. Mountain View handled that very well, as one fielder was throwing it to the other, and then they had their other players coming in for backup. That's exactly what we would do when I played softball, and that's the way to handle it. They got their out, and now that ended the top of the fourth inning. We're going to be heading into the bottom of the fourth. Right now, 1-9. And Dobson was able to find a way to avoid the shutout. And
Let's take a commercial break.
yeah, we're going to head to a break, and we're going to see what the Toros can do when we come back.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show.
What's inside you? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center uses the latest technologies to train the athlete in all of us. Unlock the greatness inside of you.
The Angry Crab Shack in Tempe. With an experience so good it remains indescribable, with something for every seafood lover. Try one of their amazing custom.
Okay, we are back here with some Toro baseball. And the Toros up to bat. Right now 9-1 here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
First pitch to Brandon McKnight is high for a ball. Second one swung at, and a fly ball caught by the left fielder.
There has been a lot of those today, all the way to left field, and they cannot seem to get past that left fielder.
It is Porter Hunt next.
While the ball keeps getting caught by the left fielder, it does not slow down the Toros in this very hot day here in Mesa, Arizona.
Porter Hunt has struck out looking and singled previously. This is a low pitch, but there's no one on base, so nothing matters. Swing and a fly ball to center field and caught by Elias Murray.
Yeah, the outfielders in today's game for both the Mustangs and the Toros have done a great job tracking the ball and not letting anything get past them.
Catcher, number 25, Mason Bishop.
This next one is Mason Bishop.
2 outs against the Toros. Can Bishop keep this inning going, or will it be Dobson's turn to get the bats?
In the dirt for a ball.
The Toro dugout is very loud. As I've said multiple times, the energy in today's game is a lot.
And a line drive into left. And Bishop will stay at first for a single.
We're going to see
Ryan
a pinch
Person
hitter.
is back.
A pinch runner, actually, I'm sorry. And the
He's
runner.
back.
Yeah, Person is going to take first base to run for his teammate.
Josh Ohep.
Yeah, Ohep caught a pop-up earlier in center field, losing his hat, but a big start to this game here at Mountain View.
That looked a little bit high, and it is for a ball.
The runner at first is
Uh-oh.
stealing.
And
He's
he's gone.
Yeah, coach is not happy about that. I thought that one was safe, but the umpire says otherwise. Now, the Mustangs are going to take the bats to see if they can keep this game going with some runs and add some points to their score. Currently 9-1. There's been a lot of communication in today's game with both the Mustangs and the Toros. Earlier, we saw the Mustangs and they were telling their runner, tag up, tag up. So he did, and that's how they got their first point on the board in today's game.
Aiden Pavlovic, who took over in the third inning, or fourth inning, sorry. And he actually gave up the only run that Dobson has allowed. Now he's back for his second inning of action. Pavlovic, the pitcher here.
Now, the Toros looking to move to the next inning and get these Mustangs out very quickly. And we're going to see what Pavlovic can do, as this is his second inning pitching. And for
Oh, that was inside and high. So, Stroza ducked under it. Swinging a ground ball. Bobbled by the shortstop, and he's not going to throw it. That'll be a single.
Yeah, bobbled by the shortstop. They were able to keep that one a single. And with the Toros defense, I do not think that will be a problem for them, as they've been very successful in today's game.
Who's next? Riley Benson. That looked low.
And the runner at first taking a big lead off of the base. The catcher sees him, and we're going to see if we're going to get a throw down here in a second. The pitcher also looking. A high pitch
Oh,
designed for the throwdown, but the catcher does not go for it.
strike looking.
Yeah, the runner taking another big lead, looking to steal here.
Swing and
And
a miss.
he was debating on going. He turns around and he's safe.
Riley Benson goes down swinging. That'll bring on the new pitcher, Tristan Watson, who had been playing first base before he switched with Brody Dobson. Dobson came in at first base.
Pavlovic still worrying about the runner at first, taking a big lead. And they can't decide whether or not they should throw to try and get him out again. He's signaling that he's going to go, but he keeps moving back to first base.
Ground ball. Bobbled by the first baseman. That'll be a force out. I think that's a fielder's choice.
Yeah, I'm
He
not
didn't
sure.
get a throw. He didn't get the throw off.
Now batting for the
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but here comes the next batter for Dobson. 2 outs on the board, 9-1. And batting for Dobson, Jake Dobson will look to make his way around the bases.
courtesy run at number 3, Owen Murray.
And we're going to get a courtesy runner at first base, Owen Murray.
Owen Murray is the pinch runner at first. I didn't have him on my board.
Yeah, I didn't see him on mine either. Earlier before the game, I talked to coach of the Dobson Mustangs, and he said that they had some players stepping up today, and so I am assuming maybe Owen Murray is one of them. And he's stealing,
Uh-oh.
and
Well,
did not
Dobson
matter.
struck out. So you can throw that out the window.
And here comes the Toros once again to take
we
the
go.
field. Actually, I don't know why they have their gloves, but it's time for them to get the bats.
Yeah.
I think some of them were a little slow going into the dugout. We're going to see what the Toros can do. Jason, now I'm not sure if they score one more run, if the 10 rule still exists, since the Dobsons made it onto the board. Do you know how that works?
I think the mercy rule is the lead is actually 8.
Eight runs.
Yeah, they're
right
leading
now.
by 8. The rule is if the leader leads by 10, the game is over by the 5th inning.
Got it. So the Toros will need to score 2 more to end this game here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Tristan Watson is back on the mound.
Number 21, Joshua O'Head.
First pitch is low for a ball.
The Toros looking for more.
Ground. It's a line out to first base.
Next up for the Toros.
Yeah, and in the dugout, they're actually saying, pick him up, pick him up. So they don't want any of their teammates getting down on themselves as they've had a very successful day today. 9-1 here in Mesa, Arizona at Mountain View High School. Dobson looking to continue this game and avoid the 10-run lead, which would end the game.
I like this strategy here. 3 straight balls and then 3 straight strikes. Never mind, as he's walked. Chasen Cook is up next.
Second baseman, number 10, Jason Cook.
That's right, a base runner on first for the Toros, taking a big lead and looked like he was going to steal, but he's going to head back to first base and rely on the hitter to move him to an
Here's
advanced
a
base.
pickoff attempt.
Yeah, those big leads, that's what you're going to get. And we're going to see if his teammate can help him.
Another one.
And his teammates yelling to get dirty. In other words, dive to reach the base again. Taking another big lead.
Foul straight back.
The Toros with some aggressive base running right now. And they're ahead by 8.
Ground ball. Fielded by the shortstop. That'll be a 6-3 double play.
And here comes the Toros with their gloves, looking to get the Mustangs out very quickly and head to the bottom of the 6th inning. And we are going to head to the coach's mic.
Can we put a team schedule in the future because it's fun?
What's that?
We want to change the schedule. No more hard teams. We want to play just cupcakes.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Can we just put a fucking team away?
Okay, we apologize for that. we apologize for that.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna do the coach mic again.
Yeah, I don't think so, but Coach is very pumped up for his team.
Leading off the 6th inning for the Mustangs, number 15, Elias Murray.
Elias Murray will lead off in the 6th inning. The lead is still 8. So the mercy rule is not in effect. First pitch. That got him.
Next up, number 6.
And one runner on the base for the Toros at first. Or, I'm sorry, the Mustangs.
Brenston Velasquez is up
And he's
next. The
stealing.
runner goes.
Safe.
And Elias Murray steals second.
The dugout very happy for Murray on Dobson's side.
Swinging a foul ball over the Dobson dugout.
And taking a big lead, but there is no nobody around to cover second for the throwdown right now.
Foul ball. While nobody was looking, and Elias Murray steals third.
Yeah, causing a dust storm over there while he's cheering. He's very pumped up to be on third base and looking to score, making this a 7-run lead for the Toros. Right now, 0 outs and full count.
Yep.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
I was going to say that. Full count. Swing and a ground ball. Second baseman fields it, and Brenston Velasquez is out.
He's going to get an RBI with that hit. He let the third base runner score.
Yeah.
Now batting,
Elias Murray has scored
Story.
after stealing 2 bases. Next up is Joey Osorio. Osorio grounds this one to third, and he's gone for a 5-3 ground out. That'll bring up the first baseman who was on the mound earlier, Brody Dobson.
Seeing pitches face for Dobson. Number 20, Brody Dobson.
And the Toros yelling hip, 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 hooray a lot of the game for their teammates.
Fly ball to the left field. Caught by Bennett Eagleston. That'll be an out. As we head to the 7th inning.
Mustangs get one on with a hit by pitch. Moves across with a couple stolen bases. And they score in the second round. Now batting Toros.
And the Toros will pick up their bats to add some more runs to their score. I believe that this could be the last inning, Jason.
Yeah, it definitely will be.
We've seen a amazing game here today at Mountain View High School in Mesa, Arizona. And I see the Toros taking the umpires some water since they are the home team in today's game. And that would be the same for Dobson if they were playing at Dobson High. But today we're at Mountain View. It's a very hot day today here in Arizona as we're bracing for the summer weather. Definitely a high for...
And fresh off.
Number 11.
Fresh off from a catch to end the 6th inning. Now he leads off the 7th inning. Bennett Eagleston. Second pitch is fouled. It'll be 0-2. Third pitch is a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes for the Toros batter, and 0 outs.
Popped up and fouled.
Over Dobson's bullpen. And now he's battling 2 strikes on the board for the Toros batter.
Another foul ball.
Eagleston looking to make his way onto base with 2 strikes. Being very cautious up there to avoid the out.
Swinging a grounder. Fielded by the shortstop. Bobbled. That's a single.
And he's stealing. He's going to
Oh!
second.
Uh-oh. That's a smart move. I guess that's going to... I think that might be a double.
Yeah, the catcher missed the ball, which allowed Eagleston to go to second.
Number 7, Chase Welker.
And the pitcher, Welker, is now up to bat.
The count is 2-0.
Yes, and the runner at second taking a big lead off of the base, looking to advance. And right now the Toros lead by 7. And the
we got a pick-off attempt.
The
and
attempted pickoff.
They run him. They waved him in, and he scored.
Yeah, it looked like there was no effort there by the fielders for Dobson, and he was looking to steal to third, and then he ended up making his way home. And now the Toros dugout is back to their electric environment, cheering on their teammates. And now 10-2 here at Mountain View High School. Right now, Chase Welker, the pitcher, is up to bat. 3 balls, 1 strike, and he's going to take first base. The team seems to be very bonded together.
Chase Welker was still batting.
As
even though
Welker was taking first base, somebody in the dugout yelled, "Come on, dugout, let's go," encouraging them to cheer on their teammates.
High pitch and then a pickoff attempt by the catcher.
And he's going to be safe at first. And he's stealing. He's going to second.
Look out. And he's safe.
And there's
That's
the
a stolen base.
hip hooray cheers from the Toros dugout. Two balls, 1 strike for JP Hurtado, who is at the plate right now hitting, and
Foul ball straight back. Next pitch, the 2-2, and he got him. Got him looking.
Now
That'll bring up Brandon McKnight.
number 8, Brandon McKnight.
And I forgot to mention, Chase Welker is not going to have a courtesy runner this time. It's just him. No Lincoln Arrington, no one. Just Chase Welker.
Brandon McKnight. And there's an attempt to pick off the runner at second, but he's going to be safe. And McKnight looking to hit his teammate to third or possibly home to add some more points on the board for the Toros. 10-2. Toros are leading the Mustangs. And a steal to third base. The Toros runners are going to have a fun time getting that red dirt off of their uniforms as they've been diving and stealing a lot of today's game with some aggressive base running throughout the entirety of the game.
And that they call that a ball. Ground ball. Fielded by Stroza.
And an overthrow to first base.
And that'll be a double. And that'll make it an 11-2 game.
Up next for the Toros, number 16, Porter Hunt.
And Hunt at the plate with a runner on second.
Porter Hunt is next.
One out currently against the Toros.
And that second one was a foul to make it 0-2. Line drive. Left field. Hunt's going to go for 2. And that's a double.
Coach Arzaga held up the runner at third since the ball was in left field. And now there's a runner at second and third with one out against the Toros.
Catcher, number 25, Mason Bishop.
Mason Bishop returns to the plate.
Hey, that's on the microphone.
On base, let's go. Go 2-5.
And ground ball, but it's a foul. Ground ball in foul territory for the 0-1. That one in the dirt for a ball.
Bishop looking to advance the runners on base to score some more points for the Toros against the Mustangs. 11-2 here in Mesa, Arizona at Mountain View High School.
A ground ball. No, a fly ball. Caught by the center fielder. Tagging up is McKnight, who scores. And that'll do it.
The Toros win this one.
Off a sacrifice fly.
12-2 here at Mountain View High School for the Toros. What a great game. A big lead. And Dobson streak will end with the Toros, their winning streak. They won their last game, as I mentioned earlier. And thank you for listening. I am Alexandra Medina here with Jason Goldie.
That wraps up another amazing game of Mountain View Toros baseball on the Varsity Sports Show. Final score is it's Mountain View 12 and Dobson 2. Thanks to our technical director, Chris Youssef, our camera operators, John Melendez and Carol Goldie. Remember to tune into the Varsity Sports Show on KDUS AM 1060 every Saturday morning from 9 to 11 a.m. with local game recaps, coach interviews, and special segments from our contributors. Also, check out our Twitter at Varsity Show for more content. I'm Jason Goldie, and on behalf of my color analyst Alex Medina and myself and everyone at the Varsity Sports Show, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.